Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we are going to check out the 11 naughtiest moments of the show Animaniacs. The show back in the 90s, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say,
Only 11?
it's time for Animaniacs, and we're zany to the max. So sit back and relax. Your laugh till you collapse. We're Animaniacs. Come join the Warner Brothers.
I was out after the very
Come join the. I can do the whole theme song.
It's been a long time
Come
since
join
I've
the
seen
Warner
it.
Brothers and the Warner Sister Dot.
All I remember is the baloney in our slacks. That's the only line I remember.
That's the one. We're Animani, totally insane, and then insert joke here, ain't
They have a new one every time.
That was all the facts.
They have a new one every time.
Yeah, the rain in Spainy.
The rain in Spainy stays mainly in the planey.
Yeah.
All right.
Pinky and the brainy. it was always something new.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
Yep. That show was good, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that show was really good.
Classic,
and just watch Doug Walker. I mean, he makes Animaniacs references pretty much every episode.
Yeah.
He loves that freaking show.
There were a lot of shows right around that time that were really good. Animaniacs, Hysteria.
Freakazoid. Freakazoid.
Runs around in underwear.
Freakazoid.
Freakazoid.
That's back when Steven Spielberg first started to dip his fingers into producing animated shows.
And it was glorious.
And it was awesome.
It was really
so good.
Yeah.
He actually had a cameo in one of those episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
So, got this queued up here. Let's give it a watch.
All right. Let's do it.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to.
God, this is old.
What can you say about Animaniacs? It was by far one of the greatest cartoon shows that was ever made for kids. The reason for that was a lot of the jokes were written just as much for adults as they were for kids.
Hello,
Maybe some of these
Hello,
jokes
nerds.
got a little
Forgot
too
all
adult.
about that.
There were a lot of hidden innuendos in the show that were so sneaky that even the Hollywood censors didn't catch them. When we were children, we missed most of them. But now that we're older, we can respect the kind of humor that many people would consider a little too risque
And
for
now
a
we
children's
sit there
show.
with our mouth
Which is why
agape.
today, I'm
It's
going to
like,
bring
oh
you
my
the
God,
top
my
11
childhood.
scenes that made it past the Warner Brothers Sensory Board. Why top 11? Because I like to go one step beyond. So, with that said, sit back and enjoy
thinks
the
he's so
top
cool every
11
time he says
naughtiest
that.
Animaniac moments.
I love him. Doug's awesome. This is so crazy.
All right.
Number 11.
You expect us poor innocent children to climb up dangerous scaffolding and paint naked people all over a church? We'll do it!
Number 10.
Willingly.
Hey guys, we're gonna play truth or dare.
Oh, Madonna.
Number 9.
I got the beans. I got the ketchup. I got the buns.
Number 8.
Lord.
Number 7.
Yakko, can you conjugate?
Oh, me? I've never even kissed a girl.
Number 6.
Classic.
No, it's easy. I'll conjugate with you.
Good night, everybody.
Let me go to the board and show you.
Don't look.
Number 4.
Right in a row.
Me the bird.
We'd love to, really, but the Fox censors won't allow it.
Number 3.
We loved it.
Ooh, what else you got in there?
Number 2.
Dang it.
I'm your biggest fan. What do you say to that?
I'd say puberty was inordinately kind to you.
And the number 1 naughtiest Animaniac moment is...
Amazing.
Yep.
Prints. No, fingerprints. I don't think so.
Wow. How did the censors ever let that by?
Oh, good times.
It just shows you that if you're subtle enough, you can get away with anything, even on a children's cartoon.
Tomorrow I'll play the xylophone.
With my butt.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. And remember, Yakko spelled backwards is okay.
Why is he randomly Ringo Star, by the way?
I'm the Nostalgia
Why
Critic
is
saying,
Wacko randomly Ringo?
I don't
a new
know.
review next week.
Don't
so
know.
great.
And they
Played with my books.
well, they tried to do
my
something that every week they tried to do something different with each character, and they found that the one thing that just stuck out. You had Yakko, who was the loudmouth and the leader of the thing. Then you had Dot, which was the cute one that just did like dastardly things but got away with it because she was cute.
Exactly.
And then you had to have an oddball thing thrown in there
But
to
he
really
was
throw people
Ringo.
off. But I was like,
he was
next
Ringo.
week I'll play the
Why?
xylophone
Yeah.
with
What?
my boots. It was like he was a Beatle. I was like a Liverpool accent. That's interesting.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't think about it when
it
you're a kid,
worked.
and then you grow up and you're like, why a Liverpool accent?
Yeah, it's like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
It doesn't match with
it still
anything.
doesn't make sense, but
Yeah.
it works.
Amazing.
It totally works, man.
I was gonna say adult jokes like that in kids shows. Steven Universe does that now.
A little bit.
Well, I was gonna
Yeah.
say the one episode that really had one hilarious one in it. It was a crossover episode with Uncle Grandpa.
Oh Lord,
Uncle
yeah.
Yeah, Uncle
Grandpa.
Grandpa. That's a show on Cartoon Network, and Uncle Grandpa comes in and sees Steven, and the Crystal Gems come along. And they're like, Steven, who is this man? Oh, this is Uncle Grandpa. And all of a sudden they're like, wait, does that mean that he's your father's brother and father? And then Garnet goes, well, that would explain a lot.
Oh,
Just the driest delivery from Garnet every time.
Yeah, it's because Garnet's just got that
wonderful,
stone. The only time I've really seen her break her like stone face visage is whenever she's trying to truly be like a mother to Steven.
Yep.
It's like it was like the one time when Steven accidentally turned into a baby and she picks him up and all of a sudden she like her visor goes away and she goes, ah. And it's just like, oh, she's being a cute mom.
just those moments, man.
Yeah.
That's great.
But-
that's really great.
Yeah, nostalgia critic Doug Walker, man. What can you say about
You
the
gotta
guy?
give it up for the guy. I mean,
Does good work.
Always does good work, yeah.
because his stuff is always like a show. You know, it's not just him talking about stuff. It always has presentation. It always has him with some creativity mixed in.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
It
dude.
always feels
It-
like an
me-
event, kind of.
Me and Micah, we actually reacted to the top 11 dumbest Lord of the Rings moments from the movie.
Dude, that is
Amazing.
such a good video.
It was
How many
hilarious.
of them are Legolas?
All true.
The
Or
one,
Gimli.
the one
Or
in
Gimli.
particular that they had was Legolas's perfect moments.
Yeah.
and they were just like, every time they're in trouble, it's like, oh hey Legolas, go take care of that giant elephant.
Why
thing.
couldn't he just fought everything
Yeah.
off himself? You know.
I mean, honestly, he could have solved it himself.
So much worse in the Hobbit movies. It
oh,
got worse.
Yep.
I didn't think
Well,
that was
well, they
possible.
didn't talk about the Hobbit movies because they were still being released at
Yeah,
the
but,
time
I mean,
when they were coming out when it
But it's
came
so
out.
true.
But
I
he may
mean-
very well come back and do the Hobbit movies, and like do a review of them.
But he's right. The moment like where you realize, okay, this is ridiculous, is when he's sliding down a staircase on his shield, shooting, arrows at guys,
and then
while
next thing
he's
you
doing
know,
it.
the shield goes flying off and hits an orc in the chest.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
breaks through
He
the armor.
planned it all.
And then-
it was all planned from the start.
And then they had Gimli's dumb moments. Gimli he had like
Gimli
a few.
did not get enough credit.
No,
Yeah.
Gimli, he had a few moments in the books where it was just like dwarf,
Silly dwarves,
silly
yeah.
dwarf culture mishaps and everything.
Yeah.
But they just played it up so much to make him a comedic relief.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I get that in certain tones of the film, but you can do the dry humor without fully insulting the character.
without tying
Yeah.
up an otherwise awesome character.
Not the
in
man.
Yeah.
Like, all right, toss me. That I mean,
I cannot make the jump. You have to toss me.
yeah.
Should have picked a better spot. I mean,
Couldn't have picked a
like
better spot.
where's his like respect for himself? Is like, oh man, just everything just went out the window.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those things. They filmed the Helm's Deep battle and everything.
yeah.
You have to have like slight dry humor, comedic stuff in there
Yeah.
to keep the tone of the film.
not to
'cause it's Peter
sacrifice
Jackson.
a whole
no,
character
you don't
to
have
it,
to
though,
just
you know?
make him like the punchline.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. Less Jar Jar, more Finn and BB-8.
Yes,
There you go.
100%.
Yeah.
Like perfect
Enough said.
example right there. So yeah, I.
And the Eagles though.
That
don't
was
don't
number
start
one.
on the Eagles.
That
Don't
was
even-
number
don't-
one.
just
That
do
was
it.
number one. Dwarves of Moria say hello, mother. And then throws it.
So imagine if we had to walk the whole way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody could
Woo.
have died.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I know Boromir,
Oh,
right?
just-
Yeah, I know Boromir, right?
No,
It's like-
it's Sean
yeah,
Bean. He
totally.
still has to die.
He'd probably fell off.
He
the
just
eagle.
fell off
No,
the
you know,
eagle.
I actually saw a movie recently where Sean Bean survived, and for the life of me,
No.
I can't remember the name of
They
it.
probably
Was it the
deleted.
Silent Hill movie?
No.
They probably like took it off the market and
I
destroyed
can't-
all copies because it's
No,
in his
no,
contract
no.
that he can't be alive. In
He
any
has to
movies.
die in every single thing
No,
he's in.
I remember what it was. I didn't really want to see it, but I ended up seeing part of Jupiter Ascending.
oh yeah,
Sean
that.
Bean survives that movie.
Yeah, Yeah,
But
I
nobody's
watched
career
about
did.
I watched
That
about
was in that
15. No, his career's still good, man.
Like,
No,
Jupiter
he's still got the allure of not Lord of the Rings, but Game of Thrones on his side.
Jupiter Ascending.
His character still has a high impact, even though he's been
movie
dead
was-
for
I know,
4
man.
seasons.
Jupiter Ascending is funny. It is comical, man.
It's comical, but it's just
it's so
but
Eddie Redmayne. I mean, honestly,
It falls into the trap that it falls into one of the traps that Phantom Menace did, which is like, oh hey, it's about diplomacy. Mm-hmm. It's about the workings of diplomatic systems.
That's right.
You know, originally George Lucas
Trading.
had that in mind for the first Star Wars movie, for A New Hope. He had that in mind for it, and
I mean, who cares about like trading treaties and the economy?
I
and
mean,
shit?
it's
I
like,
mean,
oh hey, we
cares?
found a way to make Jedi boring.
yes, get them into politics.
Yep.
Yep.
Lots of talking.
Trade
Where's the
agreements.
lightsabers?
Trade agreements.
Where's the lightsabers, man?
Unbelievable. So
Anyway,
yeah,
What we were talking about?
yeah. We I think we were finished.
Wow.
Where were we?
Yeah,
Wow,
we
we
went
ramble
from,
hard,
we went from
don't we?
Animaniacs to Star Wars.
I seriously had to look at the screen to see where we started out because there were so
Yeah.
many steps
Yeah.
in between that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
y'all have to do like a diagram of how we got from there to there. I mean, it's like 6 degrees from play 6
6
degrees of the
Kevin Bacon.
internet.
yeah, yeah.
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, well, instead of Kevin Bacon, it's 6 degrees of the internet. Like, how can you tie this together on the internet in some way?
Yep.
Like, was it referenced in one video or something like that? And it could go any way.
So what you're telling me is this is like, okay, you've seen enough of our videos to where you're like, all right, I need some background noise, but I've seen all these videos. Oh, hey, you could play that game. It's like, try to trace our conversations.
See,
It's not that easy.
see,
No, it's not.
It's
we
like-
go everywhere.
It's like
Oh, man.
we're so good at that. It's like nerdception, man. I
It's-
mean, we just have
Yep.
levels upon levels of what we're talking about.
He just kept talking in one incredibly long, unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic so that no one had a chance to interrupt him. It was really quite hypnotic. Thank you, Picard. All right.
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
man.
So
All right.
Gotta throw in a Star Trek there
that's.
somewhere.
I think that's gonna do
Nice.
it. Yes,
Yep.
You can lead us out on this one.
But
us
yeah,
outta here,
thank you
pal.
guys. Beam me up, Scotty. but yeah, thank you guys. We had a good time, and we'll see you later. Take it easy.